Hello, my name is Miss Schweiger, and welcome to The Joy of Painting. Today, we are going to discuss Post-Impressionism. Now, Post-Impressionism was a response to the Impressionist movement of Matisse and Renoir. Now, these individuals wanted to add texture, feeling, color in their paintings. So today we're going to talk about it. The movement went from 1896 to 1914, and then it ended the dawning of World War I. Now, our first artist we're going to talk about is a guy by the name of Paul Gauguin, who was not a very nice guy. He purposefully gave diseases to the natives of Polynesia. But he was a very well-known artist and thought of something no one else had thought of before. A plain one-color background. That's right. Now I know some of you are thinking, but Miss Schweiger, I'm a lazy painter. I like to paint a one-color background all the time. This is not a revolutionary idea. Well, back in that day it was. People from this school of thought in France had never thought of that concept before. So on my painting, my post-impressionist painting today, I am going to make a pure red and orange background as is best exhibited in his work called Sermon on the Mound. Oh, excuse me, I seem to got a lump in my throat. Anyway, Sermon on the Mound. While I am working on this, I'm going to get a little bit of red and a little bit of orange right here. And I'm going to put it on my canvas right here. Oh, I need to get a little more paint now, don't I? Oh, there. Now, while I'm working on my background, I will show you some of the most famous work of Gauguin. Enjoy. The next artist we're going to discuss is Vincent van Gogh. Now, a little back history about Van Gogh. He died penniless in an insane asylum. He only sold 2 paintings in his whole life, one to his brother and one to just some random person. And now, he's one of the most famous painters of all time. Today we're going to make a happy little tree using the texture of Vincent van Gogh. So, I already got a little bit of blue and a little bit of green here and a little bit of yellow. And I'm going to start with my happy little tree. Now remember, this is your world. You can put your tree wherever you want it. And I'm going to start with the brushy part of the tree. I'm going to add a little yellow for the highlights on this side. Isn't that special? Why, yes it is. I'm going to continue down with my tree. Keep going with it. Now, your tree does not have to look like this. It's your world. And you can make it look however you want. Now, while I'm working on my happy little tree, I'm going to show some images of Vincent van Gogh, its most famous and most precious of all. Enjoy. Wasn't that just wonderful? Now we're going to discuss another artist by the name of Seurat. Now Seurat had a very interesting theory. He believed that he could use only 5 colors and make every single color known to man by placing tiny dots a certain distance between and apart from each other. He was very scientific in his study of art. So I'm going to begin the long process of making mountains in the style of Seurat. But in the meantime, enjoy some of his most famous works of art. And keep in mind, it is all tiny, tiny dots. Paul Cézanne. Now, Paul Cézanne believed that unlike the Impressionists, the Post-Impressionists should be stuff that can actually be hung in a gallery, which is quite insulting to the Impressionist artists, but rather fun. Paul Cézanne had a habit of doing a lot of still lifes, which is an arrangement of objects on the table. Except on his still lifes, he would position the table so it would be upward tilted, so you could see all the items on the table. But he also did a lot of landscaping. So I'm going to do a happy little bush in the style of Cézanne. But first I'm going to get some orange. And we know bushes aren't orange, but that's okay. Cézanne would have liked orange bushes. He also would have liked blue bushes. He used big, wide paint strokes. Very thick paint application, much like Van Gogh, but not near the amount of texture that Van Gogh exhibited. While I'm finishing my happy little bushes, I'm going to give you an example of some of the works of Paul Cézanne. Enjoy. Now we have gone through the most infamous post-impressionist artists. Now, keep in mind, these by far are not the only ones, but they're the ones who are the most notable with the most revolutionary ideas of their time. I'm Ms. Schweigert. Thank you for joining me in The Joy of Painting.
Just drop the paint. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
What?
Oh, I said, oh man.
Why?
It almost dropped the paint.
First,
What? I don't like my paint. Where is my trailer? I swear my hair is real. What happened? What happened? What happened to my hair? I can't see it right now. Guys, what happened to my head? What happened?
your hair came off.
My hair can't come off.
Why not?
Because it's real.